What is up, guys? Back with another video. It's Tuesday afternoon. I'm about to head into this Foxtail Coffee Co. I got the laptop and the headphones and I'm dialed in. I really am feeling super dialed. You know why? I'm delegating dialed. I'm starting to get back into my business mindset. I'm actually delegating. Rather than trying to do 1,000 things and burning myself out, I'm delegating. I've already hired 2 people off of Upwork and I'm getting dialed, baby. So I'm gonna go in here and work for a little bit. Then I'm gonna go run. I gotta do 32-minute run. So I'm gonna try to time it to where I only have time for the run. So I gotta hustle. All right, guys, I just finished working in that coffee shop. So what I'm doing is I'm using spyfu.com. I'm gonna try to run real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I got about 20 minutes. I gotta run for 32 minutes, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. But so I'm using spyfu.com. So what it is it's a keyword tool. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out the gray space where I did figure it out too. Where in the space of products we're selling, what keywords are highly searched but are under the radar. I can also see what my competitors are bidding on too. So we built our brand mainly on paid ads, but I've never really focused a lot on SEO, to be honest. I've always just kind of paid our way there, but I'm gonna dial it in. I'm gonna try to get the SEO focused. I also hired a new virtual assistant for Pinterest, and right now I'm working on hiring a new virtual assistant for TikTok. She's gonna do 30 a day. Then she came back and said, I can do 30 in 1 hour. So I said, how many times a day do you want to post 30? We have Google Drives just full of content that we've been creating for years. Let's park this beast, see if we can get the run in real quick. Yeah, so check out SpyFu, and then check out another thing I'm using. It's called Rival Flow AI. Dude, Rival Flow AI can dial in any site and get you to rank so high. The only thing with Rival Flow AI is it analyzes your website and it figures out what keywords you have already, and it shows you how to rank high for those. So if those, first go to spyfu.com and first determine what keyword rich content you want to have. Do that by finding keywords related to your product that have high search volumes and lower competition. Don't disrupt your whole brand though, like changing product titles and things like that on your website to match the keywords. Keep the vibe of your brand, but you can change the SEO metadata that appears on Google. So I can get into that in another video. So once you got your keywords that you want to have on your website, then what you want to do is you want to try to make your website really rich with those words. So for example, I'll give you an example on a product page. Maybe included in the title, maybe not, depending on your brand. But include it in product descriptions, bulletins, like bullet points related to the features of the product. Click the image of your product and change the title of the image. Put the keywords in the title of the image name, the name of the saved image. Then click on alt text. Put all those keywords inside the alt text. But make sure those alt text and product image name also match what the product is for accessibility for people with disabilities. That's very important. But include the keywords if they match. Then scroll over to your product type, and you're going to want to change the product type to match the keywords and what the product is. But try to include the keywords in the product type if it matches. If it doesn't match, you probably don't have the right keywords for your product. You know what I mean? Don't try to make your product fit the keywords. Make sure they fit together in a way that's seamless and it's not like the wrong product related to the keywords. Then you're going to want to scroll down in Shopify all the way to the bottom, and you're going to find your metadata. That's going to be the title for SEO, meta description title, and the meta description itself. You're going to want to make that real keyword heavy. You can use ChatGPT if you want to get it into the right amount of characters. 70 characters for the title, and I believe 170 for the description is a good number. Then the last thing you're going to want to change is the URL. So actually put the keywords in the URL of the product. Everything I'm telling you, man, this is what I'm talking about getting dialed. Little tiny things like this. If you do this on every product, you can dominate a space, dude. I'm telling you, there's some other things too, but I'm talking about organically. Very important though, when you change your URL name, make sure redirect is on, it's checked. If you don't have that on, you'll have broken links. If you have like that link's already out there on the internet and you change it, it'll be a broken link. So make sure you have redirect on. The next thing I'd do is create a collection, whether you put it in the main menu of your website or not. Create a collection with the name of the keyword. Let's say, for example, you're selling 5-panel hats. Literally make a collection called 5-panel hats. And do everything I just said to you that you do on the product, do that on the collection level. The collection image, the URL, the metadata, the description, like the subheader, the headline, 5-panel hats. Whether it fits good inside your website or not is up to you. If you want to put it in your main menu, or if you've already got your conversion rate dialed in, you don't want to fiddle, you can leave it as an active collection that doesn't have any links. Or you can put a link to it in the footer. 5-panel hats, that'll help too. Name the actual link, 5-panel hats, 5-panel hats collection. The next thing you want to do is you want to create a blog on your website. Whether you have it published where people can see it or not, you need to create the blog. When I say published, I mean public. You need to have it visible so Google can crawl it and pick it up. You're going to want to name that blog something related to the keyword. Why 5-panel hats are better, or the world's best 5-panel hat. And then you want to use like ChatGPT or whatever, and you want to create a blog, include images, links, alt text on the images, all related to that keyword. Super keyword heavy. Now you want to do this every day, but tweak it. You know what I mean? Feature one of your 5-panel hats, the difference between ours and theirs, anything you can think of. And you want to take that blog and you want to create a LinkedIn page. Every day you post your blog, you copy it, you paste it on LinkedIn. You put the same blog on LinkedIn with links to the blog or links to the website or links to the 5-panel collection. What I've come to realize in life, everything is just that margin or aggregated marginal gains. Little tiny things done consistently. It's the same reason I like compounding, dude. Same reason I like SCHD. The dividend just compounds, slow and steady, aggregated marginal gains, and before you know it, it's like a monster. And if you really want to dial in the dial, hire a virtual assistant that makes 20 blogs a day for you and posts 20 blogs on. Do you get what I'm saying? And on Instagram, keyword heavy, reels, everything feeding back to your website. You got to think like Conor McGregor said, you didn't come to take part, you came to take over. You got it, whatever it is you want. That's why a laser's so focused, dude. All the lights in one spot. It's why Buffett said, they said, what's your number one thing for success? He said, focus. So figure it out what it is you want to do. Don't ask for anybody's opinion. Don't ask for anybody's approval. Just go freaking do it. Because everybody thinks you're crazy till you're successful, then you're a genius. We got to step our games up, dude. We got to stop playing around.
We didn't, with the e-commerce stuff, dude, I get so competitive. We didn't come to compete. We came to freaking dominate, dude. You're doing good. Do you realize if you build a business, you're helping people? We've donated thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. We provide jobs to so many freaking people. So you got to stop thinking of it as an evil thing. I don't know if any of you guys do think that, but I was kind of taught that growing up, you know? When you create a business, you create a family. All the people that have worked for us for years, they're like family. Like one of them, their father-in-law passed away, and they have to ship the body and go back to Puerto Rico. And she's all stressed out, and I said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna pay you the whole time you're gone, as long as you need to be gone. Whatever, just come, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Little things like that go a long way. But I could never do that if I wasn't out here trying to dominate. Do you know what I mean? In my particular business space. I can remember when we started a business, showing my wife other brands and saying, man, look how popular they are. Look how big their page is. Oh, it feels impossible, right? Today I looked up on the SpyFu, and I looked at our competitors. And our competitors make up a little sliver at the top of our circle. We're like 70% of it. Then I looked up the people that I think I wanted to be back then. And guess what? We popped up. We were a little sliver. And then I thought, oh, I was like, we're coming. They don't even know. That's what's so beautiful about e-commerce, dude. The work ethic and the discipline and the daily grind. Now, what I'm describing is the brands I'm describing, they're massive. I'm talking $60 million a year. They have over 1,000 employees. It's me with a laptop and about 16 people, including virtual assistants and everybody. Do you see what I'm saying? I heard Sam Altman say him and his VC, venture capitalist friends, are all betting on when the first billion-dollar business, one-man billion-dollar business is created. They think it's gonna happen in the next year. With AI, with AI agents, chat GPTs and different GPTs you can create. Dude, the real thing is that we got to get quiet. It comes back to your imagination. What can we think up? You know what I mean? No one's handing you some software for you to go use that's going to make you rich overnight. Everybody's got the software. Knowledge is nothing now. Everybody has the knowledge. The knowledge is at our fingertips. It's even the playing field. Now it's who can use their imagination, who can use the tools, who can figure out how to use the tools together. And this is the beginning, dude. We used to have to pay virtual assistants UGC content creators. Now I just started an account with Make UGC. I'm just trying it out. It's gonna disrupt that whole industry. I put a link in the description, click it, check it out. You don't have to pay a content creator anymore. You can just literally upload your product, type the script, and you have a basically real world looking person describing your product. But guess what? I noticed the click-through rate and the view-through rate's higher than regular people. Because now people are wondering, is this real or is this AI? What is this? This is different. Guess what? It's day one, dude. It's day one. I love the quote. Just when they think you fell off, you come back twice as strong. Our brand was declining for years. But it was declining because I stopped using my imagination. I stopped believing that I deserved to have it. I stopped believing that it's possible. I stopped believing that what I already was. I went from diesel mechanic to entrepreneur. No college degree. I didn't ask anybody questions. I didn't take any advice. I just steamroll and sugarcoated my way there. And it's day one. Things have changed now. It's a whole new game. So if any of you guys are thinking, man, I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired, dude, just get quiet. Figure out how to use these tools. Figure out ways you can create something. Whether it's an AI YouTube channel, anything you can think of. You don't need to know something about something. The information's there, it's free. All you gotta do is create the thing people wanna watch. It's day one, baby. Let's freaking go.
Alright. This is light.